go again.
You don't cough, you don't get off. Dead game, baby. We got new flavors dropping, new products. Shit's gonna be off the hook. Stay tuned for that shit. Probably in the next month. So keep your eyes out, dog. We got some bomb-ass flavors coming out, bomb-ass products. Time to take this shit to the next level. All right, so me and Pitt, this is probably our second workout of the week after the U.S. Open we did this weekend. Just got some blood flow. We banged out little shoulders, little arms and shit. Usually after the meet, we go all out, so we're pretty beat up, you know. So we don't lift heavy. We usually don't even do compound movements. I know Pitt banged out some squats this week. I didn't do that shit. I just did a little bis, tries this week, some shoulders, just to get that active recovery. You know, you just sit around, you're gonna get actually more stiff. Even though how sore you may be, the more you sit around, you get more sore. So it's good to get up and do something, you know, even if it's real light like what we did. You know, get the blood flowing through your body, get that lactic acid out. Anyways, I'll touch on my comp first because I went on Saturday. Usually the lighter dudes always bang out on Saturday and the heavyweights bang out on Sunday, but they flipped it this comp. So you probably guys saw the footage already. And so on Saturday, I competed from the 198s all the way up to super heavyweight. That was the category I was in. And I competed super heavyweight.
The unlimited class.
Easy. Yo, unlimited. So start off with squats. First attempt, banged out 820. Second attempt, banged out 860. Third attempt, went for 904. Hit that shit clean. Easiest, I never even hit 900, so easiest 900 I ever hit. You know, but they called me on depth. It is what it is. I mean, no comment on that, but I know I got that in me now without a struggle, so that shit for sure boosted my confidence. So ended with that 904 squat. That shit was real clean. Moved on to the bench, started off with I believe like a 530 something. I don't remember the exact numbers, I have them written down. 530 bench. Moved on to 567. And then my last attempt was 584. I didn't even tell you guys because, you know, for me, I don't like to like show weakness to you guys. You know what I mean? Or especially like when we're hurt or, you know, things don't go as a plan. You know, like we hit up expos, we travel. So sometimes it's hard to train, but, you know, excuses is like a cop-out, you know? So you just got to find time. But in the beginning of this training cycle before the U.S. Open, we're actually banging out arms with Mac Truck. And of course, dog, I'm trying to put it down for you guys in the video. I always go heavy. And maybe it wasn't the smartest thing. We're banging out skull crushers. Yup, skull crushers. Went up one plate. We went up a plate and a quarter. And then we went up to 2 plates, you know. And it's nothing I haven't done. But I was already in my training program, like going at it on bench. And it was like the next day, we just went into arms. Banged out 225 skull crushers. Second one on the way up, just felt the pop in my tri. So I couldn't really bench as much as I wanted to, man. I was basically in recover mode on bench. I still hit squats, still hit deads, but my bench training wasn't. I couldn't go full throttle on that shit. So that definitely like played a part on my bench at the U.S. Open, but still a good number, you know. 584, definitely can't complain. I haven't got that 600 on paper, but best believe I'm gonna get that 600 on paper by the end of this year, dog. Cause I'm tired of chasing that number and not getting it. So I'm gonna come back, get that 600 on paper. I hit that shit in the gym, just haven't hit it on paperwork, dog, and that's where it matters, you know. Fools bang out in the gym all the time, and that's good. But if you want to be legit, you got to get that shit down in the books, you know. Get that shit on paper saying, all right, you know, this fool hit 600 bench on paperwork. So that's what matters right there. And then moved on to the deads. Started out low just to get on board at the comp, so I don't what do you call that shit? When you don't
bomb out.
Yeah, I don't want to bomb out. So because a lot of guys did, man, they wanted to go all out and of course win this comp, but you know, you got to get numbers up too. So started off with like 780 something, easy. Went up to 826, easy. Then I moved up to 855. 826 was like a IPL world record, not a overall world record, but an IPL world record, international powerlifting record. So I went up. I hit 826. That was a IPL world record. Then I went up to 855, and that would have been a PR for me. The most I've done is 843 deadlift in a comp on paper, and went for 855. Got it all the way up to the top, probably like half an inch to lockout. You probably see it on the video. And, you know, just lost grip. A callus ripped off. Like I said, another excuse that I ain't trying to, you know, play. I lost my grip, you know, and inches away or half an inch away from locking out 855. But best believe, like I said, I'm going to get that shit. Maybe even in the gym. That's 9 plates. I've been chasing 9 plates for a minute. Ever since I hit 8 plates, I've been chasing 9 plates. You know, 8 plates is 765. I hit 843. So I'm gonna come back with that 855. I gotta come back as 9 plates. Whether I hit that shit in the gym or hit that shit in the comp after, I'm gonna come for that 9 plates, man. I've been chasing that shit for a minute. And so ended up totaling 2270. Super heavyweights, #1, baby. #1 super heavyweight US Open. Had to put it down for Strength Cartel, had to put it down for the Brown, and had to earn that respect. You know, that shit, respect ain't something that's given, it's definitely earned. So when all the squad, you know, goes out there and bangs weight, me, Pit, everybody, you know, we go out there to earn that respect, you know. There's a lot of Instagram lifters or YouTube lifters, and that's cool. But, you know, respect is earned out there on that platform where you got 3 judges and you can't hide nothing. You know what I mean? You put it all out there on the line. You know, some people can't even, anxiety gets to them. You know, it's a mental game. Your nerves. You got people in the crowd. Maybe your mind doubting yourself, and you got to put all that shit to the side, zone out, dead game. You know, and just go out there and perform. There's nothing like that shit because not a lot of people have the courage and you know, to go out there. Shit is tough, you know, and my hat's off to everyone that does compete, even if you don't win or you're not the strongest lifter or whatever, but just getting out there and competing, man, there's nothing like competing, just like in sports, whatever, man. It takes a lot of courage and shit to do that. So, but it's fun. I love that shit. I love competing. I live for that shit. You know what I mean? I love the battle. The battle is, that shit what keeps me going right there. Just got to battle it out every time. So, so yeah. Ended up with 2270 total, #1 super heavyweight at the US Open, biggest comp ever. You know, put some K's in my pocket, and you know, good to go. And I let Pitt touch over. He competed on Sunday, 165. I let him touch over like his comp and shit. He did real good too. Time to bleed, baby. Time to bleed. Just so you know, that shit hurts. See that shit right there? That shit hurts. I could vouch for that. But that shit's mind over matter right there. We got Topo and tunnel vision too. This vato's always in the tunnel. That's a mind of a maniac right there. About to get this shit. See that shit right there? Big boy Pitbull. Exclusive shit. US Open 2017, baby. Big Pit in the house, dog. Big Pit. This money, Pit.
Yup. So competed Sunday 165. My top squat was 633. I missed 656. Like you said, game inches, man. Just had a shitty walkout, just lost my breath, and game inches. He said.
Get that shit, dog! Hell yeah! Fuck yeah.
And then bench, I ended up only getting my first bench, which was 396. It flew up, but like Big Boy said, I don't like giving excuses and all that stuff, but I like sprained my shoulder probably about like 4 weeks out to the meet, and just every time I kept on going heavy, I just kept on spraining it, and sprained it again like 2 weeks out, my last heavy bench. So yeah, 414, I just kind of re-sprained it again. So just gotta, you know, get my shoulder rested up and stuff. But like I said, no excuses. So got only a 396 bench. I don't want to take my third and injure myself and be out the game even longer. So
gotta play it smart, because what's the biggest, you know, his biggest bench, what is it?
441
comp. So yeah, definitely he has obviously
I've
more in him.
422 at 165 that I comp too.
Yep.
So, yeah,
you know, like you said, Pitt ain't gonna go and bitch and complain or throw temper tantrums and shit, you know, or you know, he's dead game, you know, dead game with the dog shoulder injured. He don't say shit, just goes out there and gives it what he got, you know, and that's what it's all about, you know. So
yeah, man, just had to make sure I had to, you know, put all my energy towards deadlift, because you can't just, like you said, can't give up and quit. You just gotta, you know, do what's best for you. For sure, I was pissed, and I wanted, like, you know, I wanted obviously a 414 bench at least, because I know I could do that. But you know, just sometimes things don't work out your way, but you gotta make the best of it. So I just emptied the tank on the deadlift, all I could do. And it was tough, man. I ended up only getting 650 on my third attempt, but I had a really big cut too, and it was a new cut for me. I felt really good into it, but probably the last few hours I probably could have cut away a little more sooner, but it was a really good cut. But yeah, just that cut for sure drained me a little bit near the end. I barely got any sleep. I was just fucking eating all night. But like I said, no excuse, man. It was fun. I still totaled 1681 to get second place. Me and the guy actually weighed in at the exact same weight. They just gave me that second place because I weighed in later. I didn't get the full 24 hours to rehydrate and eat, and he did. So I ended up getting that second place for the 165. So yeah, man, that was how my meet went, and I for sure want to do it again and get that all-time world record at 165, because I know I can do it. I've been cutting horrible, like ever since I go down to 165. I always have shitty meets because I don't cut weight the right way. But Stan Efferding was in my corner this time, and he really helped me a lot, and I felt really good. But like I said, like the last few hours, just a few little twitches I could do to that, and I know I could for sure be 100% and get that total, because all the lifts are super easy. You just gotta get them at the comp and feel 100%. So you'll see me again soon.
That's right. That's right. That game right there, dog. That game. Yup. That fool ain't gonna cry about it and shit. He's gonna come back, fucking do this shit. Yeah, I mean, this fool hit his top numbers this training cycle were 665 squat, 675 dead. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's crazy. If he could hit that shit in a comp, game over. You know what I mean? And especially this fool's bench, you know, over 4 bills, game over. So he just has to put it all together, and that's the hardest part about competing too, than just going to the gym, because you go to the gym one day, you don't feel like shit, or you feel like shit, and I'm gonna go light, you know, but maybe that day you go to the gym, you feel good, and you're gonna go heavy as hell, and you get a PR. But with the comp, is like your day is your day, you know. And if you don't feel good that day, shit, you're shit out of luck. You still gotta go. Or maybe you do feel great that day, and shit, you know, you put up them big numbers. So I actually felt real good this comp, you know. Got trained too by the own homie on the squad and shit, Chris Gore Dirt. Shout out to the homie. That fool wrote up a hell of a program for me. And not only that, like, believed in me, and appreciate that for sure. So it's always good to have someone in your corner that coaches you and believes in you. And
worked around injuries too, because like that's the biggest thing. Like you said, big boy popped his tricep, he would already be probably benching over 600. But it's like you said, you got to be smart about your training and everything. So having coaches do help you, because sometimes you're just stubborn and you know you want to just get your money every time, but you got to pull that, you know, that leash back a little bit and tone it down, because once you get to that high level, you can't afford to get hurt. You can't afford that shit. So it's got to be healthy too. It's the number one thing.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing that played a part, I think, in this comp with a lot of competitors.
For everybody.
Yeah,
There's
for both of us and
people
everybody.
Falling and breaking, fucking tearing quads and shit.
Crazy.
You gotta take care of your body, and like you said, it looks easy, you know, because you do one lift and go home. But when you all got to do it in one day, it's different. It's a whole different story.
You got 3 top lifts in every compound lift. You know, you got 3 top squats, 3 top benches, 3 top deads, and not only that, you got all your warm ups as before. So I mean, your body, you're putting your body through. You know, we get there at 8, or we get there at 7. You know, hour before. But so you're there from 7 to like 5, you know, lifting weights, you know. I mean, when do you normally do that in the gym? You don't. So you got to be able to pace yourself, control your nerves, everything, man, to perform out there. Because you could go, and I've done it before. I've blown my wad like out there on the squats. You know, I go out there so psyched up for squats, and then boom, I'm just drained from my bench and then drained from my deads, you know. So you got to control your emotions and shit. It's a lot of mental game, not only your body, but mental game. You got to control your mind, you know, confidence, all that shit, because nerves are good, but it could drain you, you know. Confidence is a big thing that you want. So, yeah, it's all in the mind, too. A lot of it's in the mind. But, hell yeah, it's a hell of a time. We love performing. We love putting it down for all you heavy hitters out there. We definitely appreciate all the support. We got a lot of love from you guys, you know,
for sure.
Leading up to the comp, after the comp, you know, while the comp. Shit, you guys show a lot of love, you know. I say you guys show the most love than anyone out there, man. To us and me and Pitt, the whole squad, you guys come out representing, showing love, and we love that shit, man. That shit, you know, that shit drives us to fucking push harder for you guys too. That support, man, means everything to us. So just keep on doing it, because we see it. We try to respond. Another thing too, I wanted to say, like on Instagram, we try to respond as much as we can, you know, but sometimes we can't always do it. You know, we're human too. But shit, best believe we see that shit, we read that encouragement, whatever. We're like, hell yeah, we love that shit. So just want to say again, man, appreciate you guys out there, really do. Also, we got the next expo we got coming up is in Texas, Houston, Texas, American Fit Expo. We went there last year, and that shit was tight, man. Texas shows a lot of love, man. That was probably one of the funnest expos, huh?
Yeah, for sure. It's tight.
Deadlifted out there, got all the supporters out there deadlifting with us, man. That shit was real tight. So we'll be out there June 3rd and 4th out there in Houston, Texas, American Fit Expo. So looking forward to seeing all you guys again and all the new people that show up. Gonna be a hell of a time. About to deadlift out there too, so maybe we'll hit something big. Maybe I'll hit that tight. 9 plates out there. Maybe Pitt will go for 700 out there. Who knows, you know?
Exactly.
Who knows? But anyways, just keep doing your thing out there. Keep banging weight and never give up. You know, dead game all the way. Heavy hitters. A big question I always get hit up, especially now after the U.S. Open taking first, super heavyweight, get asked about my training program. You know, what I did before the comp and leading up to the comp. So we brought it to you guys at StrengthCartel.com. We got a heavy hitter program that you could use in the off season to gain size and strength. And then we also got that dead game 12-week program to lead up for the comp to peak you out for that day. So all your questions, all your workouts, custom for you, are now available at StrengthCartel.com. If you want to take your game to the next level, take your lifts, all that shit, hit up StrengthCartel.com. Online training right there. Same shit the Strength Cartel heavy hitters use, so make sure you cop that shit.
All this cash got me feeling aggressive. All this ice got me feeling aggressive. These drop top